This playthrough is rated M for mature. Are you ready to see a female character die multiple times? Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare here with a bonus episode for Phantasmagoria. Basically, I'm just going to show as many death scenes and variations to scenes that I didn't show originally during the main playthrough, and also let scenes play out more often instead of trying to go quickly through them, just so you get the sense of like what the scene actually looks like, even if it results in my death. So the easiest way to do that is just to start a game and choose oh, that's right, I already have a character with QW, and just start chapter 7 and then skip it. And luckily we start with all the some of the weapons right off the bat. Okay, so we could just start with the finale scene already, so let's go and do that. So because we're just gonna watch our deaths while we're doing this. So, and I'll show how to get like what to do during to get the like some of the animations, like getting the snowman early and stuff like that. So, all right, so encounter done, and then we can skip straight to this time. Oh yeah, and I'll do more commentary about it before. You can tell he was waiting for the he's waiting for the animation to move because he's doing the whole. He looks like he's, what was that fighting game for like the arcade? Oh yeah, and you're supposed to grab the drain cleaner, but yeah, if you let her. Yeah, he kills her. So yeah, we'll try. You have expired. So yeah, this is the only time in the game you can die, is the final section. So unfortunately, you do have to like let this run every time. I can't skip it because there's a chance for her to, you know, escape. Now I've heard this. The replay of this can be a bit glitchy because sometimes items will disappear from your inventory, even if it resets you before till at the end as well. So always wait, drain cleaner, can that really like burn your skin like that? Like, I mean, it hurt, but I didn't think it was that acidic. But what do I know? This is what we get for like being concerned with Dawn, you know. So yeah, like I said, unfortunately we're just gonna, I might have to like depending on how often it happens, I might have to skip something, although it doesn't take too long to get through this. I'm trying to remember if you can actually use I don't think you can use the weapons on him at this point. Okay, now we have to leave, so let's get out of here. Alright, let's show one of the other deaths. Actually, if you just stand around and don't do anything, he catches you eventually anyway, but let's go down the stairs. And you get caught if you go anywhere other than the front door here. I just show her getting all pissed off that she can't leave the house because of the demon or whatever. I assume it's the demon or some magic of Dawn's or something like that, being possessed by the demon. It's kind of just funny just seeing her, just the fact she tries to get out. Like, at least she tries. She's not the dumbest protagonist we've ever had in a horror game, because some of them will act like really, really stupid. Yeah, if we go this way, we get caught by Dawn no matter what. Yeah, Dawn always catches you here. So this is one of those dead end type of situations, and then and it goes straight to this, which you can't win because we don't have all the items. So. Although we can skip this because I've shown it before, so.
Please don't do this!
Now that was actually kind of, I mean, yeah, it's kind of cheesy in a way, but that was actually gruesome. Like, there is actual gruesome scenes in this game. It just takes a while to get to them, because some of the deaths from the wives were kind of almost comical in a way, but that was actually gruesome. You know, the whatever they used to pretend to get their head sliced up, like usually they use pigs or something like that to do that. So Alright, so, let's see. And then getting the book ends up that. I'm trying to remember. I thought there was like another room we could... I thought you could go down in this room. I guess not, so... But anyway, okay. Let me show off. We've already shown off getting the book, so we have to go upstairs. Let me show off another way to fight off Dawn. If you go in the nursery, there's the glass shard there. I don't think there's anything else we can check, but...
Adrienne, I'm gonna get you! Adrienne!
I like how Dawn really overreacts here.
Please don't. Stop it! Stop it!
Shut up, bitch!
You can see it's the fake head before she gets cut. It's still funny though. I guess yeah. So, and you can use the hammer and stuff like that to fight off Dawn, but unfortunately the hammer light never works. Actually, I don't. As far as I'm aware, there's never a scene where the hammer actually works on Dawn. Let's use the hammer on him just to show it off.
Adrienne! Adrienne, I'm gonna get you! Adrienne!
Try the hammer again. How many times are we gonna see that like really cheap head get cut in half? So, like I said, it's more. Yeah, if you first see it, you don't really notice the head. Then it's kind of gruesome, but. And you can actually use the shard on Dawn too, but the problem is that the shard disappears from your inventory unless you use it on him here. So you kind of have to save it when you get back to that place later. So you can actually use the poker on Dawn as well. So.
Adrienne, honey, I'm gonna get you! Adrienne!
Yeah, there's scenes for everything too, so okay. Yeah, we can use the poker here.
No! I have something better for you!
Fake head go crunch. Alright, let's actually use the shard on him this time. If you don't have the brooch with the pin on it to get blood, you won't lose the glass shard here. If you do have it, but at this point you can use it on Dawn here, but you lose it right after the fact. Yeah, we stab him, so okay. And then you can actually hide behind the couch here. By the way, that's a failure, but I'll show you what happens when you try to hide behind the couch. I think it's just because Dawn has the power of the demon. That's why you can't hide from him forever. You have to keep running.
Adrienne, are you in here? Where, oh, where is my Adrienne gone? I just want to kiss your face, honey, and then rip her head off. Whoa, surprise!
All right. Oh, I can show off the glass shard part. Oh, I can skip it. Okay. Well, it's basically the same scene. So, okay. After, I like the fact that they have all these variations. It's probably why this game was 7 discs long. Okay. So you're supposed to obviously go into the secret passage here. So, if you go back too many times, Dawn does eventually catch you. So, but, and yeah, I'll show off. Well, I'll show it when I actually get down there. I know there's more variations if you wait too long, but I don't want to wait super long because some of them are kind of repeats of the same scene. And yeah, your Dawn comes and he's gonna be find it, try to get us back. You can tell she's like not actually moving the thing because her hands are trying to grip it, but this is blue screen technology, so she, she's trying her best. This ain't no Who Framed Roger Rabbit over here.
Peekaboo. You're gonna come up and join the party? I think so.
I said,
Come on, Adrienne. Honey, I feel like making love.
yeah, I gotta appreciate Don's voice Don's actor here. Just. Oh, I guess you automatically drop down, huh? I didn't even click any buttons there. I think he catches you if you wait too long, then. Yeah, see. Okay, skip that again. Okay. Yeah, there's just so many deaths in this game. Like I said, unfortunately, you can't skip these scenes. So, I mean, I guess I could edit all of them out, but yeah. Yeah, I wanted the last episode to be a bit more clean. That's why I didn't show off all the deaths and everything like that. For the bonus episode, I can mess around. I mean, if you really want to watch all the video, I think the original disc version of this, you can watch a lot of the video on the CD itself. But I don't know if the GOG version I can do that. But that's the version I'm using, by the way. I think I said that at the beginning when I played it. Yeah, you have to hit it almost immediately, otherwise Dawn gets you. And then, yeah, here's where you can see. Yeah, for whatever reason the switch isn't here, so you have to go back to try to exit out the. Because that's one of the exits. But if you use it, there's the handyman. Yeah, he died. He drops out, so you can't go out that way. So. And let's go down to the first floor there. And then, yeah, if you go into the chasm early, obviously Dawn will get you. So let's show off what happens when you try to get there. Yeah, you don't notice the pipe until the demon chases you. So that's kind of weird. Alright, this scene again. Alright, let's go to the theater and show off. Oh, wait, no. Crap. I forgot. I wanted to show off the crypt. Well, we'll show off this. I can do the crypt thing later. Oh, here's a death I didn't show off before.
Harriet?
Harriet?
I'm really hungry, honey. Let's order some pizza. A little extra sauce,
But yeah, that's what happened to Harriet. He chopped off. He basically was it I forgot what that is now. Native Americans would do that. They would scalp him. He scalped her, but you could tell how cheesy that is because she's just wearing like a meat cap over her head or whatever. But okay, I want to go to the crypt first because I want to show off the. I want to show. I think I can show off the escaping through the crypt. It leads you to a dead end, but and we'll show. And obviously, yeah, you can't go through that way, unfortunately. And yeah, Cyrus ends up being dead here. So yeah, all the lovable characters you grew to love get all killed by Dawn. So At least I kind of appreciate that this horror game did go into horror territory that, like, most people die in horror stories except for, like, maybe the main character, maybe, like, one or two other characters, but you can tell that's not actually this. It's just a really bad dummy that she used on that they used because yeah, this man, 90s stuff is so. Oh, there's the rosary by the way. So
Adrienne, how did you like my gift?
okay, I think I might have to discover the crypt in chapter 5 to be able to open it, because you're supposed to be able to open the crypt and hide inside of it. So I might have to edit that in after this. Maybe I'll show off that. Because there's a rosary. That's what you have to use for the... Oh, no. Okay, now we can do it. Use it. Because before, you're supposed... This will lead to a dead end, by the way. You can't escape in this. And she has enough time to get into this. But you're supposed to use the gargoyle. That's how you actually get out. But... Yeah, the comical thing about this is it takes her forever to open this, yet somehow Dawn hasn't gotten to her by yet, at this point. She's probably thinking to herself, man, this is really dumb. And now you're going to get out after you get in, you know? Because you're not going to be strong enough to push that thing while you're in there.
Why don't we have a picnic? It's a really good day for it. Hey, Adrienne, why don't you come out and play with me? It's just no fun without you.
He totally didn't see this open coffin. Totally fine. We can just escape, no problem, right? Oh, it did work. It's supposed to actually not work. Maybe if we leave, it gets caught. Okay, well. I could have swore you were supposed to get caught while you were inside that thing. Maybe you had to do something specific to get that one or whatever. Alright, well, anyway. Let me go back to the theater and show off... No, normally Dawn, if you already got the snowman or whatever, Dawn would catch you going to the theater, but you need the snowman for the finale, so that's why he doesn't auto catch you at this point. And yeah, Harry getting scalped. I'm not sure what the, I mean, when you look at retrospectively, when you look at a lot of these scenes, it is kind of comical, like.
I'm really hungry, honey. Let's order some pizza. A little extra sauce.
Yeah. Why does the demon make humans go crazy like that, though? Like, he's a demon from hell, right? So why would it make him act goofy like that? I don't know. I mean, it's funny. It makes the game more entertaining, being like kind of cheesy like that. So let's try to leave the front door, right? I think that's really funny. Just like I said, I wonder what Don's actor is doing these days. I'll have to look that up. See if he's still around. I wonder if he does the circuit or whatever for you know, like a lot of those people would do conventions and stuff like that. To you know, make extra money because of what they were in. I don't know. Yeah, unfortunately, we have to watch this again. Not that I don't mind watching it per se, but. Let's see. Where is... I'm actually, while waiting, I'm actually looking up David Holm as Don Gordon. Let's see what he's... What was the last thing he did? 2020 he did Dark Nights with Poe. Oh yeah, what's that? Yeah, it looked like he did a little bit of acting work, but then kind of dropped off after that. Huh. Oh right. Let's leave out of here. And then obviously you need to get the snowman. Huh, he was in an episode of Jag apparently. Well, he did some acting. I kind of feel bad because, like I said, he's just hamming it up, and sometimes, you know, some voice actors and actors almost kind of wish. Oh right, I forgot she actually has extra lines of dialogue. She said, oh sorry, she says he kept this, you know. Yeah, we have to hide in here. Yeah, she said she kept it, so that means his, you know, his humanity's still there.
Oh, Adrienne, my love. Adrienne, where are you? Hey, honey, my hair is a wreck. Can you help me with it? Adrienne, oh, Adrienne. Where are you? Where are you? Come here.
Yeah, once again. Oh yeah, let me do this without actually talking during it, so.
Oh God, he still has the snowman.
Yeah, funny if you find it earlier, she didn't say anything like that for whatever weird reason. I don't know why. Okay. Let's use the weapons on him. Okay. Yeah, see, the hammer always fails. What? Why do we have the hammer in the first place? Oh, right. I have to. Well, let's hide and I'll show up the other. You're actually, weirdly enough, you're actually supposed to use the poker to get out of here. But you lose the poker, so if you wanted to go into the crypt to hide in the casket there, then you won't be able to do it.
Surprise!
I do like how there is different. It's not the exact same scene if you use the glass shard and the hammer. It's actually different. So they actually had to film her doing that multiple times. Okay, let's actually get the snowman. I didn't realize getting the snowman, we'd have to do that multiple times to do that. I know I'm not showing every single variation of the kills, but there's quite a few. Like, it's just like, for example, just waiting in an area and then Dawn catching you. Those are all kind of the same. Same type, but... Alright, what's that? And then use the way you're supposed to get out is the poker, so. I think although you don't have to have the poker by this point, I think you could, but still.
Surprise!
I think leaving out the front door does the exact same thing, so it's the same death, I mean. Alright, now you need the book, because you can't finish this without that, so you have to go back up the way you came. Yeah, funny how you can have do all that stuff to hurt Dawn throughout the whole thing. Okay. Yeah, there's the dead. I like how the dead bodies are still there. Obviously, you can't see Harriet's on the ground or whatever, but Let's see. Yeah, I'm trying to remember if there's anything else I missed in terms of the death or various other scenes. I don't think so. I think I've now we just have to finish Dawn and then have the demon kill us multiple times. Yeah, most of the scenes where you just stand around, it's just Dawn pops up and gets... I mean, I guess I could show those off too, but that seems a little tedious for showing all those variations. Like I said, if you can find the old video files, they show all the different movie variations on that, so... And you can't go up these stairs, unfortunately, so... Basically, we need the book to be able to actually get to that, but... And then you can actually, after grabbing the book, there is a chance to fight off Dawn. But you're supposed to lose, but...
Care to take another look at my artwork?
Oh, maybe not. Okay. I think in some variations you can actually show off the, you can actually hit him with the book. I think you have to do that the first time when you... Whoops. Okay, let's show off the variations here.
Look, honey. Look, the snowman. Remember this? Remember when you gave that to me? Please don't do this to us. Please, honey. I love you. Please. It was so good. Please. Please. No! Please don't.
Okay. His humanity is only there for a minute. That's why you can't wait too long on that, so... Oh yeah, I forgot you can actually pull the lever. Yeah, basically you just kill yourself because he ducks out of the way, so it's like, okay. Anyway, alright. Here's the snowman.
The snowman.
And then...
Remember this?
Okay, let's see. Then you can use the. I don't have the poker, so I can't show out the poker scene. I'd have to redo the.
The snowman. Remember this? Remember?
Okay, that's the same. And then, like I said, I can't show off the...
The snowman, remember this?
John, look at me. Look at me. It's Adrienne.
Remember when I gave you that snowman? I knew you were. I love you.
At least this game does the whole, oh, the feelings will save the day. Nope, it's like, screw your feelings. That one doesn't work here, so. Alright. Yeah, I wish I could, maybe I'll edit in the poker variation later.
The snowman, remember this?
And then, yeah, gotta kill Don. Kind of sad that he has to die, but that's the only way the demon will come out, so. Look at that, CGI blood and totally the blade going through his chest. It totally did that, totally. And yeah, look at that rubber like face thing to make him have that Phantom of the Opera look. You could tell it's just like plastered on the top of his face. They didn't even like. It looks like a mask he wears instead of actually being like, you know, using makeup and stuff like that to the summon. So why did the demon come out of him? Because he possessed Dawn, right? So why didn't the like wisp come out of him when he died? Why did he actually show his physical form? Like when Carno died, the demon didn't pop up. So why is he popping up now? I know this is supposed to be for an explosive ending scene, you know, but why? And I wonder if the reason we know what to do, or I have a general idea, is because of what the old man told us. Because we never actually see the scene of the old man explaining what we need to do to stop the demon. But then, you know, we just kind of do. I guess as the player, we're supposed to figure it out, so. Yeah, there goes Dawn, going down to hell. Or, sorry, Dawn. And yeah, the sad thing about Dawn is it's like most horror stories. He's a victim of circumstance that, because of what Adrienne did by releasing the demon, which she didn't know there was a demon in that, you know, in that box. But yeah, he got punished for that, so. And her last memories of him before killing him was that he abused her and everything like that, but that's because the demon made him do it. I'm not sure if this demon creature is actually that scary. I think in the F&B sequence was a little bit more solid. Because as you can see, it's a bit oh yeah, we're supposed to leave, but you know, if we wait too long. That's not a bad effect. That ain't no Tom Savini, but not bad, not bad. Ripping her face. So the demon doesn't even kill her the regular way, it has to rip her face off, so. Face off. Alright, let's try to leave the locked door. Oh, you don't even see the face that time. But the face, I mean, that's one of those things because of the kind of the cheapy effects. You don't actually want to show the face because of how you could tell it's a fake head and everything like that. So, all right. Yeah, I got to lead the other way. I think if you wait around too long, I think most of the deaths are the same. But let's try to clear the debris. Oh, there we go. That was a slightly different. It showed the face, but it was very brief, so. Okay, whoops. There we go. Yeah, I think every time you wait, it's the same death scene, I think, every time. Yeah, where was this pipe before when you were trying to chase around Dawn? Oh, wait, we needed to be able to get to the finale. At a dramatic moment, so now we know it's the pipe. Okay, I think this is the exact same scene. Yeah, it's the same scene. Okay. I think we can skip. Whoops. Ah! Crap. I didn't mean to say, hold on, let me quit. Let's see. Is it gonna just show me to the end? I might have to skip to the, yeah, it's in review mode, so. Yeah, so I have to replay and get back to that part because I accidentally quit. If you quit, it sticks the game into review mode. So I had to basically start over again, so. Ass. Okay. Unfortunately, we have to go straight there again. But luckily, I can just keep the poker so I can show that one scene. So all we have to go is back to the... Actually, if I just go back and get all the items, I can skip. Let me do that really quick. Actually, I guess I could skip this part, but yeah, whatever. I'll show my process. Yeah, I didn't mean to quit. I meant to press yes, but because that scene was like, I was trying to skip it, and then, see, then we need to grab the glass shard. But yeah, I can show the poker when you convince Dawn with the yeah, a little bit of whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, a little bit of glitchiness here, I noticed. Yeah, this will save me where we can just go straight to the end scene. So. Oh right, I forgot to go to the crypt and get the rosaries. Right, I have to do that really quick. Because you need a holy item. So if you have the cross, it's just a slightly different scene than before. I don't want to show off the variation of the scene where you use the rosary instead. So. Yeah, too bad the I always kind of pine for these old FMV type of games and stuff like that. I've heard there are a couple of modern FMV games that came up where they were horror based that they were inspired by the old games like this too, like this and Sewer Shark and stuff like that. Okay, we have everything. Now we can start the finale again. Skip that. And then just grab the book this time. Or sorry, we still have to hit Dawn with this, but because otherwise we can't get the book, so. In the face. Yeah, the auto catches you when you do that, so alright. This. But then hit him with the poker. Okay, that's the same. So continue. Snowman. Kill done. Run from the demon. I guess I won't press escape because it doesn't get. If I press escape, it goes away way too fast. Okay. Grab the bar. Okay. If you don't lock the door, you get in trouble. So, or if you leave. Funny how he does all those goofy kills with some of the other people, but yet he, with her, he just rips her face off. Actually, this might be the exact same cutscene, maybe. This is what happens if you run away without bolting the door. That's what I thought. Okay, yeah. You have to bolt the door, so... Oh yeah, might as well let the scene play for a second. Show off the video. Okay. That does the same thing. Okay. Padlock the door. I think we've seen all the variations by this point. Yeah, tries to... Surprised a wooden door stops him. But I guess, you know, bracing and all that fun stuff, so... Yeah, and remember during the scene where they said they couldn't find Carno's body, so they buried the lover of Maria or whatever? That's why he's down here, so... I wonder how much time you get, actually. You get probably quite a few bit of time to do that, so... Alright. Yeah, don't want that again. Leave. And start the ritual. And it's convenient that she knows Latin. I'm surprised. I almost call that the Deus Ex Machina because they never explain anywhere in the story that she knows Latin. I think they should have had a small scene somewhere where she reads a book to Latin, or Dawn's asking her a question about something. And she's like, "Oh, it's Latin. I can read a bit of it, I think," or something like that.
Oh my God, it's in Latin. Can I remember this?
I mean, all the snooty writer kids studied Latin. Weirdly enough, I chose French instead of Latin. I don't know why. Well, it's because Latin's a dead language. I mean, who actually uses it? Yeah. Unless you know you're going to be in a horror game, then maybe. But in this case, but yeah, I think the deaths are the same. If you take too long, and yeah, you can tell the magic circle is like CG'd or something like that on there. I mean, most of the backdrop here is it's all blue screened, so you know. Yeah, this is before green screen. Blue screen was the big thing, and then they changed to green screen not too long afterwards, if I remember correctly. I think blue screen is cheaper to record than or to edit and record in than the green screen was, at least at the time. Yeah, you get the talisman from. Oh, you can actually go back up. Yeah, the monster's kind of goofy looking when we get to see him for so long. It kind of... Oh, I'm trying to get the game to reset. There we go. There we go. Oh, he had to go through the whole thing again. Oh, wait, you could have... Okay, I think that's the same scene, so... And then you can... I think you can open it back up. I think the scene's the same. Well, yeah, why would you open it? And there was a blooper there because it showed the cutscene version where the bar was still on it, even though we took it. Why would you take it off? That's like one of the stupidest things you could do. See, I don't think there's... Oh, there's an arrow and then there's that. What does the arrow do? Oh. Okay, I think this is the same, so. There we go. Okay, that does the same thing. I'm waiting for it to reset so it doesn't actually... there we go. It might screw up the thing if I do that, so... Let's see. Anything else there? Nope, okay. Yeah, going back up does the same thing. Book. And then Carno's necklace. Because he somehow Carno, even with his wounds, was able to get all the way down here into the crypt to die. Weird. And yeah, he has his talisman on him or whatever. So, I think all the deaths are going to be the same at this point. So, because I think going up will just basically do the same thing. I think. Well, there we go. One final death. I think the rest of them are the same after that. So, at least I would think so. Anyway. Grab his talisman. Yeah, too bad and obviously we're not gonna have the actual.
You know what?
Actual have her cut herself during the scene because you could tell that he tries to use that fake glass shard on her finger and it doesn't do anything. So. Gotta drip the blood of a mankind or human upon the
Living man. Person.
Yeah. Wait, did Latin ever use person as a word? I thought it was a gendered language, like male, female, that type of thing. But yeah, you had to use the. I don't have the brooch to show off the brooch version of the. Can you do it? Well, you have to, otherwise you're gonna die, lady. Yeah, I don't have the. I guess I could do a version of the brooch, but I think that might be a little bit tedious to show off that version of the scene. Because, like I said, you barely see the item anyway, so. Oh, and yeah, to use the brooch, it must be out because when you can examine the brooch, there's a thing you can click on and it extends its thing. If you don't have it extended, you can't bleed yourself for the blood part of this. I've had my finger like jabbed and my arms jabbed so much because I donate plasma and stuff like that just cutting yourself or getting needles injected don't even bother me anymore. It's kind of weird how you could get used to having your arms stuck for plasma donation. Like it's weird, having just this big ass needle get stuck inside of you to pull out plasma, and you're like, man. Okay, then we need the holy item. The item of daring do goodness. The rosary, the final piece.
Tolete iam spiritus malus ite in fascinum sempiterum.
Yeah, I guess the book absorbs it. Although we don't really get to know much about the book, like what it does and what it can do, other than it can maybe summon demons as well as seal demons, stuff like that. I wonder if she's supposed to be Catholic because she holds the rosary like she knows what to do with it. And for dramatic effect, we don't finish off the thing till he gets right behind us, of course. we go. We sealed him into the book. Yeah, you don't actually destroy him. You always seal in the book. That's what Carno did before, I think, or over before that. So, yeah, you never actually straight up destroy the guy, so he could always come back. It's not like the demon's like this really. Oh, yeah, she stares off in the distance like, what have I just encountered? And who knows what happened to her after this? Like most horror games, usually the main character goes insane, especially if you're in a Call of Cthulhu game or whatever. And that's it. She just walks out with a blank look like, oh, my life. After, what is it, 7 days or whatever in the house, her life got turned upside down. And then the Bel Air music, Fresh Prince of Bel Air plays. I don't know why it shows this panning shot. It's not like a... I mean, I guess for dramatic effect, I guess. Usually stuff like that's supposed to, like... You usually do stuff like that to set up for possibly a sequel for the game or whatever. Like, maybe like one last twist that the demon was in the background or what, or laughing or something like that. And yeah, this music, this song, I think it's called Take a Stand. It is... not appropriate for the ending of a horror game. It should have been like maybe the harpsichord or something like that playing at the end. It's kind of, like I said, this kind of reminds me of King's Quest VI's ending music. Although I think that kind of weirdly works for that game. Here, it just seems inappropriate. And I'm not inappropriate as in like there's anything wrong in the song. It doesn't fit. I mean, I guess with maybe the goofy nature of the end of the game, maybe it's appropriate, I guess, but it doesn't. I don't know. But yeah, it was just fun kind of replaying through this again, and then having to like, waiting for all the scenes to play. Like I said, there's variations on the deaths, obviously, with Dawn, if you just wait at certain scenes in the house. But I felt that was a bit redundant, showing off every single variation of Dawn. Dawn basically either killing you or putting you in the chair, which is basically what he does. Yeah, just go over again. Like I said, I try and remember, like I said, I didn't play this game right when it came out, but I don't... I've heard some people when they first played this game, they were actually scared or had nightmares with this game. I'm like, I don't remember playing this game getting nightmares. I thought it was goofy even at the time of playing it. I know it wasn't trying to be goofy. It just was because of the, the effects and the overacting and stuff like that. But it's a fun cheesiness. A lot of horror does kind of end itself up to cheesy. I mean, you look at some of the works by, the guy who did the Lord of the Rings movies, Peter Jackson. His earliest works were horror movies that were just over the top silly, I don't know I don't know if I'm more of a fan of goofy horror or serious. I'm not really a fan of horror in general, to tell you the truth, which is weird that I played a game like this. Not that I don't mind being scared and stuff like that or being affected. It's just really not my favorite genre. I think I probably prefer goofy humor because one of my favorite movies is Army of Darkness, and that's goofy horror. It's got horror elements, but there's, humor and all that other stuff in it. So I guess this game wouldn't really quite be up my alley, but it has bits and pieces of it because, like I said, Dawn, especially at the end of the movie where he just goes all ham on the on everything, just like how he killed making fun of the fact he killed people or what he did to Harriet, put on her hair as a wig. Harriet, our favorite gnome, she basically was a gnome when you really think about it because she looked and dressed like a gnome. Yeah, I'm not sure really what else. I said the only variations of the scenes I haven't shown off was the brooch. Brooch pricking herself. Apparently, you're supposed to be able to use the hammer on Dawn while messing with the book, but it wouldn't let me do anything, so I guess not. Actually, you might be able to use the weapons on Dawn before grabbing the cleaner, maybe. I didn't even try doing that. I should have shown that off. Yeah, not a big deal. But I heard it was after you pick up the book you can get some stuff like that. But see, I'm trying to remember if there's anything else. I was looking. There's some people that showed off like the variations of it. And I was trying to remember if there's. And I tried making notes on like what to actually use and everything like that. Oh, I think when you leave the crypt, I think you can attack Dawn while he's when you leave the crypt, you can attack him with something, not just the gargoyle, I think too. So quite a few variations, but I think we show enough of the game for the most part. I think there's probably I bet that online there's probably people with better compilations than me talking through it anyway. If you really want to watch the whole movie with no dialogue at all. But I mean, I'm glad this game existed because it gave Roberta Williams a chance to do something different than a lot of her other stuff that she had done for Sierra over the years. I really need to try. Really need to play one of her better games when it came to like kind of the more scary. I wouldn't say horror per se, but the more thriller aspect. And was it Gabriel Knight or whatever? I think she worked on that one. Or am I thinking of a different person on that one? I'll have to do those one of these days. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this like little bonus episode of me showing off all the death scenes and stuff like that, and hopefully you'll get a chance to try out this game yourself. Although I've basically shown everything off in this game. The bad thing about point-and-click adventures games, there's really not much replay value. You pretty much know everything that's going to happen. So, but yeah, it's still fun to come back and play them every once in a while. And like I said, it's fun to come back to Phantasmagoria. So, well, we'll call it the end of this game. So, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next game.